Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Rimworld. So, I had another raid. I managed to injure and capture a couple of the raiders here, but we also got some injuries here, especially to Sally Sue, who is not particularly well off, but is doing a little bit better now. The main injury was to the stomach. There was an arrow that went through her torso and damaged her stomach. But we managed, because of Sally Mae, to patch that up, and it should be doing okay, hopefully. But more than likely with the tribes people here, we're just going to... oh, we're having power issues. I'll have to deal with that here in a second. We're just going to treat their injuries and release them. They may die, they may not. But both of them are very low chance of recruitment, so... let's turn on our generator here, and I don't have anybody nearby that can do it, but I can. You know what, Sally Joe's on the way back. So once she's done here, we can flip the switch here. There we go. And that should deal with some of the power generation needs. Okay, so Sally Sue is fully healed, so we can change this from being a medical bed to a normal bed. Gonna eat some of that food. And we picked up all the stuff that the tribespeople left behind. And we also had this drop here that we're finally getting. But that was definitely... not something I like to see a lot of. This is why I want to work on the next research and get the gun turrets up so that we don't have to actually... Okay, so we do have that done. Okay, so one of the prisoners has died, which is fine. We'll just turn that off as a prisoner bed. And we're actually getting to the point where I might be able to get rid of these sleeping spots. Alright, so the other one is probably not gonna die. Out of curiosity, our hostility didn't go up because we killed one of the tribe's people, so they apparently are not going to hold it against me. I guess what they really like to see is us releasing the prisoners, which we are going to do. Out of curiosity, for the dog, we do have an animal sleeping box. Oh, power generation is still a problem. We can make it out of the camel hair and have a nice bed for our animal. You don't have enough stored, though, it's saying. So, maybe an animal box instead, but make it out of wood. And I guess I'll put it over here. Alright. Not the dog. I don't want to slaughter. There we go. Deconstruct. And then give him a nice wooden sleeping box. Still problem with the power. Probably because we haven't fueled it. I'll take care of that here in a second. Oh, no, she's not taking care of it. She's going to make the dog bed, though, so we'll let her do that. And then I'd like her to prioritize refueling the generator. Huh. Okay, so this generator isn't able to produce enough power to meet our needs. Alright, so she's mining because she doesn't have anything else better to do. I'm going to turn on, deconstruct one of these. Honestly, I could probably deconstruct them all, but... Okay, we have some travelers. None of them are... Okay, so pants have been made. I don't think anybody else necessarily needed the pants right now. But we could have her wear these pants, because she technically doesn't have pants. Oh, but that made her shirtless, huh? Alright, well... For normal, how about this? Wear this normal tribal wear, which will cover her whole body. We'll just have to wait for the t-shirt to be done, because there should be a bill for that. Oops. Yeah, there is a bill for the t-shirt. And right now we're just mining, because that's the only real job I've set up. Sally Sue's working on the research. Alright, well... I think it's time that we start with the wall here that I was planning on doing. So, what's the main stone source that we have now? Limestone? Okay. So, what I'm thinking is we put a door here, and then we kind of have a channel. Okay, so door here, then we do limestone blocks, and we go out like so. You know, I don't know if that's the right way to do it, because we want to be able to rearm the traps. So we're going to do something like this, because the idea here is we want our people to be able to go through and rearm the traps. And that's probably enough of a kill chamber there. I don't know how many, how much we're going to have here, but do something like this. And then do corresponding. And the idea here is in between the columns, I put traps. And we put doors here, and then the AI, they'll come through the traps, because that is... Well, actually, how big are traps? Let me make sure I understand how big they are. So, we'd put the trap here, they'd walk through it and get hurt. But my people can walk through because they can walk through the doors, which would be locked for my enemies. Alright, well that's the plan for now. We'll see that construction done. I might as well do the doors, I guess. I'm going to do the doors out of wood, but we might replace them with steel if we ever get a good, reliable source of steel. Or enough steel to justify it. Probably going to want to cut down this tree here because it's kind of in the way. Ooh, this wolf is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to set that to hunt. Well, I know that, but the problem is, if I don't kill it, it will kill my dog or something. Ooh. Matter of fact, it's attacking a turtle. Matter of fact, this might be a good time to take it out. Okay. Shoot at. All right, well that worked. And you can be undrafted. So we got a timber wolf and a turtle for free. Well, while the timber wolf was busy, I think, trying to eat the turtle, we managed to kill it. All right. And I'm probably going to do, likewise, trap areas in other places to funnel them in, but also give me a way to get through as well. So maybe we'll do another trap area down here or up here so that I can travel. I think probably down here would be the better place to put it. And we're kind of do a similar construction here. But what I need to do is close off the rest of this. Once I figure out, like, you know, how much stone I have to work with, then I can build the rest. But it's going to be somewhat slow going as I kind of figure out how much stone I have to use. My storage is getting pretty full here, though. You know, I could throw away some of these clubs and things, or trade them away. Yeah, okay, so next time we have a trader, we can trade away some of these things we don't really care for. You know, a bow might not be bad for somebody that has decent shooting, but doesn't have a weapon that can shoot. Let's see, how much damage does it do? I mean, it seemed to do a fair amount. Wow, 18, so it does better than the spear. Mitch, you're decent at shooting, right? Yeah, you've got a 7, that's not bad. How about you? Come over here and equip the bow. Okay. And how is Mitch doing as far as his needs and how he's doing? So Sally Joe keeps telling him, no, I'm not interested. Oh, a prisoner died. That's unfortunate. And he's wearing tattered apparel. Oh, did he finish a shirt? Or he never did he? Because I don't see any shirts. Well, how about this? How about you go and... Oh, okay. For some reason I don't have materials to work the shirts. Is one of these not bad? We've got poor and poor, but it's in good condition. How about you wear this? It will at least cover you up, and maybe you won't feel that it's tattered. Let's see how he feels now. Okay. And he recently had a slept on the ground thing. Well, we'll take care of that. Sally Joe. Actually, Sally Mae, what are you up to? You're probably constructing things. How about you come over here? Well, no, wait. I want to release. Okay. And you, my friend, are going to do it. Hey, bye-bye. And I think one thing I haven't done in a long time is adjust my zone. So area 1 needs to include all of this and all of this. Okay. All right, so our relations have improved a little bit. And then we also need the dog is in this area as well as this area. Okay. So let's take a look at the factions here. So they're still hostile, but we're getting there. Hopefully, eventually, we can get them to not be hostile. It'll probably take time. I might have to start thinking about more power generation because the drain on the batteries is seeming to be a little bit too much for our power right now. So let's see about that. Power. I think we work with maybe a solar generator here. And I'll put it right here by the field. There we go. Okay, so we've got a little bit of sandstone here. Why don't I go with some sandstone blocks. We'll build out 20. And then we switch over to the limestone blocks. And we'll come out here. That looks like it's about level. And that runs us out of our limestone blocks anyway, so... But the wall's getting constructed. Feel pretty good about it. Now all we have to do is just finish this stuff off, get the trap set. I think we'll be good. I hope this isn't too tight for the traps, and I'm hoping that we don't accidentally walk over them, but let's see now about the security. Alright, so I can make them out of various materials. I don't know if this makes them more effective. Alright, so I'm gonna want to check that here in a second. They're not trading? Okay. It probably will tell me if there's a trader. I'm wondering if steel is the most effective. It's pretty expensive, though, so I might want to do something a little bit cheaper material-wise for me, like wood. Or stone, which we can replace over time. Yeah, I'll probably make them out of some kind of stone, because there's lots of stone laying around. So, I think that will be fine. And then maybe I'll do another trap corridor down here. So we'll have one over here, and then maybe one over here in this corner. So we'll have 3 trap corridors overall. And 3 ways for my people to exit the base. That should be sufficient. And as soon as Sally Sue finishes... Oh, this can be turned back into that. And you, I would like to draft and then undraft. Then you should go get in your bed. There you go. Alright, where is Sally Mae and what is she up to? She's constructing. Good for her. We're getting close to getting the guns research. Now I'm going to assume I'm going to need a fair amount of steel and components, so I'm probably going to have to mine. Let me see if I can find any components. These are that's compacted machinery. I think that counts. So we'll order them to mine this area. Ooh, okay, so we got it. So let's go to the research screen here. And I'll go ahead and pause while I take a look at things. So, what would be the next thing we'd want? Well, electric smelting would be nice, because it allows us to get the different fragments and melt them down for steel. Flag chunks and things. What is machining, though? Craft guns and machinery. Okay. Tube television. Probably helps with joy. Brewing would make beer, obviously. And then Devil Strand, a valuable plant fiber. I don't know exactly what we use that for. Out of all these, I really don't know what would be the best thing to prioritize. I don't think we have enough population to really take advantage of something like brewing, but machining might be a good call. Or maybe tube television. Or do we have the means to make one? Maybe that would just be under, like, furniture or something. I think I'm just going to go with machining here. Okay. And I was looking for other mining nearby. Doesn't look like anything there. I know that there is steel here. We haven't finished this mining job, though, so there's no reason to queue the other one. More steel over here. Oh, no, actually, silver ore. Now, we haven't had anybody trade with us in forever. That's kind of a seeming problem with this area. There's not a whole lot of people dropping by to trade with us. Alright, well, I guess I can order the mining of the silver. I mean, silver is pretty much used as a currency in this game, so that's going to be valuable to us. How's the food situation looking? Could be better, but we're going to have the potatoes soon, and then we'll be okay. How's the corn coming, though? Okay, it's not doing bad. Let me guess who's in a poor mood. Oh, it's Mitch. So surprised. What is he upset about this time? Disturbed sleep. Sally Joe keeps turning him down. Cramped environment. And he slept on the ground, even though... Whatever. Okay, they're mining. We don't have a lot of stone. What is the stone now? It's limestone still. Okay, well, I might as well extend the wall here. I only have 35, so we're not going to be able to extend it far, but... Oh, okay, we suddenly got some more limestone. Okay. I don't think I have to worry about the traps necessarily until I've actually finished the construction here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start... Once I got enough stone, I'm going to start... Oh, I should have a decent amount of stone now. We'll have to see once they take stone to work somewhere else if we still have it. Okay, we have a decent amount. I think I can start on producing the next area. I don't know how many doors I went with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we'll do the same thing here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that should be good. And then we'll do our doors. And then we'll do a wall off like that. And then we'll do our channel. You know, I just realized that this door doesn't, this door shouldn't be here. So, deconstruct that. Because we need a path for them to come through. I realize if that door is there, then they don't have a path. So, let's cancel that one. Okay. I wonder what we need, research-wise, to get the power generation out of the steam geysers. So we've got... Wouldn't be this. Okay, we don't care about that. There you go, geothermal. So we need high-tech research bench. Uh-oh. We've got a raid. Okay, so how would we get high-tech research bench? Is that a tech that I am not seeing? I don't think that's something I can build. That would be under what? Oh, we do have some things here that I haven't been paying attention to. Comms console allows radio contact with remote traders as well as other factions for trade and diplomacy. Well, that would be nice. Okay, that increases work speed. And then we've got a party spot. Okay. Under research, I just have simple research. Oh, here it is. High tech. High tech bench with computers and electronic measurement equipment. Okay. How big is this? fairly big. Well, maybe we can get rid of the old research table and put that there, and then that would fill the space. And then we just put the light somewhere in the middle of the room. Okay, we'll go ahead and tell this to be deconstructed, and then we'll build the high-tech. I didn't realize... We might actually want to change the research, as a matter of fact. Can we make this out of wood? We can. Okay. Well, when we get to that, we will. Alright, what's the raid? Group of pirates. Okay, let's jump to the location. Wow, that's a lot of pirates. So we've got... survival rifle, pistol, EMP grenades, and a wooden club. See, this is where I wish I had built up... Well, actually, at this point... Didn't I do the gun turrets? I did. I mean, it's a little late now. But... There they are. Improvised turret. That is fairly expensive. We'd only be able to build a couple of them. Alright, well... We're going to need everybody that has a gun to get involved in this. You guys are all going to get drafted. And you're going to come over here. And then everybody else that isn't those people I selected. Well, actually, you know what? Mitch can get involved in this because he's got a bow. So mostly it's just going to be Sally Mae that's going to be restricted because she doesn't have a ranged weapon. You are going to get with the rest of these and get drafted. And you're all going to come over here. Alright, so they're arriving, or they're coming. Can we get over here fast enough? Alright, well we got Sally Joe over, which has got one of the longest range weapons that we have available. Matter of fact, cross over here, please. Alright, looks like we've got this one guy by himself. Chris, I would like you to go back into the animal area, please. Oh, wait. You were already there, except you ignore me. Okay. Because you're not obedient yet. Alright, Sally Sue just got hurt. Take a look at that. So she's got a gunshot in her torso. Alright, that guy's dead. Sally Sue. You can be... Okay, those guys went around. You can be undrafted, and you can be restricted. I don't know if I like that, though. Never mind. You, Sally Sue, where are you? Sally Sue. Get drafted. Alright. So these guys went around. Let's have Sally Joe come over here. As well as Mitch come over there. Might not arrive in time, but we'll try. And then Veronica and Sally Sue are going to come around. Over here. Why are you beating in my door? There's a fine path for you. Okay, actually, Sally Joe, go there. Mitch, go there. Veronica, go over there with Sally Sue. Alright, well, I'm just going to let them beat down the doors. Right now. I'm able to get into good position here, though. Veronica, if you will. Over there. I prefer if you didn't go that way, though. Go this way. Not sure where I'm going to place Sally Sue. Veronica, I'd like you to come right there. Uh-oh. This guy got through. And apparently, we're not capable of stopping him. Okay. What does he have, weapons-wise? He's the one with the EMP grenade, so maybe won't be that threatening. Okay, Veronica, run over here. Alright, that guy's dead. And now they're fleeing. Mitch, get up there. Alright, we're not going to get much of a shot at them. Okay. Sally Sue, you are undrafted. Restrictions. Sally Mae, you have none. Alright, well, we fought off another pirate band. Might as well come over here and unrestrict things. I don't know why this isn't. And strip. And you are not dead, are you? No, you're dead. Okay. Unforbid, strip. Unforbid. And unforbid. Ooh, good. We get more pistols. And I think the EMP grenades are already unforbidden. It would have been nice to be able to shoot one of these other guys, because this guy has a lot of clothing items that I would like to have, but I don't think I'll be able to chase him down in enough time to actually get shots on him. So, you guys... Oh, actually, you're going to get a shot away. Never mind. All right. Undraft. Veronica, you drafted? Undraft. All right, well, Sally Sue got shot, which is unfortunate. Our dog's going over and eating this. Bad dog. Alright, who's in a poor mood? Mitch is in a poor mood. Well, in any case, I think there's a good point to put a cut in the video. So we survived yet another pirate raid here. And hopefully we can start building up some defenses so that stuff doesn't happen again in the future. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.